North Stradbroke Island, in Queensland's Moreton Bay, is a unique coastal feature. Offshore from the picturesque township of Point Lookout lie a number of rocky outcrops known as Shag Rock, Flat Rock and Manta Ray Bommy. The marine environment offshore from Point Lookout supports an incredible diversity of aquatic life, including dolphins, grey nurse sharks, leopard sharks, manta rays, marine turtles, beautiful corals, lush marine plants and strange invertebrates. The rocky reefs at Shag Rock and Flat Rock are at the junction of tropical and temperate environments, and so they support a unique assemblage of marine life from northern and southern climates. This diversity of underwater life is astonishing, so close to the major urban influence of Brisbane, a city of 1.5 million people. Part of the Moreton Bay Marine Park, the reefs off North Stradbroke Island constitute a natural wonder on our doorstep. Because of its natural special environment, Point Lookout and its reefs are very popular destinations with tourists, scuba divers, spearfishers and anglers. Increasing human activity places pressure on any environment, and Point Lookout is no exception. For example, this coral has been damaged by boat anchors. Other threats are overfishing, pollution and damage caused by careless snorkelers, divers and spearfishers. The Point Lookout reefs have long been a favourite dive site of the University of Queensland Underwater Club Unidive. Members of the club were concerned that the health of these reefs may be threatened by increased use and abuse, and so in 1999 the club successfully applied for a grant from Coast Care to make a baseline assessment of the Point Lookout marine environment. Club divers volunteered their evenings and weekends to be trained by experts to identify fish, invertebrate animals and algae, and regular quizzes ensured that everybody's knowledge was up to scratch. The methods used were based on the International Reef Check Survey method. To monitor the dive sites, the Unidive Coast Care volunteer team spent 6 weekends over a 12-month period at Point Lookout. Each weekend was an intensive 2 days of safe diving, identifying, counting, videotaping, photographing and data input, with more than 400 dives being conducted for the project. The methods used to survey the sites involve laying out a tape measure along the bottom called a transect line. Teams of divers then swam the length of the transect line and identified, counted and recorded all the fish within a defined tunnel of space. Fish are an important part of any marine ecosystem and are targeted by anglers, spearfishers and aquarium collectors. This damselfish is protecting its eggs from being eaten by a school of wrasse. This is a school of juvenile catfish which group together to feed. The clownfish and anemone form a symbiotic relationship, where the clownfish protects the anemone from being eaten, and in turn is protected from predators by seeking refuge inside the stinging anemone tentacles. After the fish survey, the same transect was examined for invertebrate animals. Invertebrate animals, including corals, are often conspicuous and colourful reef inhabitants. Because of this, they are often collected and sold within the aquarium trade. This mantis shrimp has the world's most complex visual system, including the ability to see UV wavelengths and polarized light. Nudibranchs are related to land snails, and their bright colours indicate to predators that they are toxic. The octopus has the amazing ability to change the colour and texture of its skin to match its background, and to frighten off predators and to attract mates. Fishes and invertebrates often choose their territory based on the type of substrate on the bottom. The final transect survey was identifying different substrate cover on the transects and videoing it for later analysis. Marine algae can indicate an enrichment of nutrients in the water. Ulva is one of these indicator species and grows on the rocks. Coral bleaching occurs when water temperatures are warmer than usual for extended periods of time. The Unidive Coast Care project identified a coral bleaching event at Flat Rock during the course of the project. Results from the study will be used by management agencies to better protect this unique environment. The Unidive project is just one of a number of coast care initiatives around Australia, providing information gathered by volunteers which can be used to protect our valuable natural heritage for the future.